Where on earth have I landed this time? My compass tells me it's northeastern Tasmania, so this must be it.
I tell you what, it's bloody windy. Well, if it's good enough for Mary Poppins.
The northeast landscape is stunning. But other than that, well, let the locals tell you.
I don't think it's a place many people would like to visit because there really is nothing to do here.
If you don't enjoy fishing, drinking and windy weather, don't come to Mussel Row.
What's that about the weather?
170 kilometres an hour winds.
That's not for the faint-hearted. These winds are the infamous roaring Forties. They're westerlies that rip around the earth, across the Bass Strait and the northeast of the island. So why on earth do people live here? And why do others keep coming back? And then, as the years roll on, bring their children and even grandchildren.
G'day, Rhiannon.
Heather,
I've literally just blown in.
welcome to Mussel Row Bay.
Thank you. There are gale force winds out there.
Always, or most of the time, yeah.
So what are all these people doing here?
Yeah, we're all together today to do some fundraising for the Mussel Row Bay Community Group.
So it's quite the family affair.
It is certainly the family affair. Family and the community is what it's all about.
What's this fish? Oh, you guys are awesome.
I don't live here, I live in Launceston. It's a couple of hours drive away. I've been coming up here for years. My dad's a commercial fisherman and he has a place up here, and it's been a place I've been coming and had made many happy memories.
And what is it that brings you back here all the time?
Oh, I just feel like the world is just a long way away from here. It's unchanged for me in my lifetime, which is very, very special. And there's not a lot to do. So when I get here, I get to really relax, chill out, enjoy the beach, enjoy the weather sometimes, and yeah, just reconnect with family.
I tell you what, I hope it's not like this all the time, is it?
Oh, it's close. You never know. You never know what you're going to get down here.
I do know no one's letting the wind spoil their community fundraiser today.
Heather, come over and meet the kids.
Oh, hello there.
This is Parker. And this is Mila.
And Mila, give me a look at your face.
Look at that.
You're beautiful.
And Dawn.
Hello, Dawn.
Hello, Heather. How are you?
What are you going to get painted on your face?
Tiger.
A tiger, so you can roar.
There you are, there.
Show me how you'd roar.
Rhiannon points out Cliff forward to me. He's one of Mussel Row Bay's movers and shakers.
Heather, I hope you've had a great day.
I have.
And there's more to come. Our wonderful raffle, we're going to draw that now. I'm going to open here very carefully because I don't want them to blow away.
A raffle closes the fundraiser. But wait, as Cliff said, there's more. You learn very quickly there is literally nothing in Mussel Row Bay except houses and the beach. But who needs a shop, a cafe or a pub when you've got Gary's Shed?
People turn up here 4 o'clock onwards on weekends, holidays. Anyone walking past at that time, Gary waves them in for a drink. And so he's the most social person I've ever met.
It's a very busy bar, Gary.
Well, what else do you use the shed for?
So, righto, how much beer and how much bullshit?
Probably more bullshit than beer.
I figured that. And have you had your shack here for a long time?
The actual shack belonged to my wife's parents, and that's been here just on 60 years.
Oh.
I actually met Andrea here 53 years ago, and we've been married 50 years next April, so...
Oh, you've been coming here all that time?
Yep.
Gee.
And we've got 2 lovely daughters and grandchildren, and they love it. It's just a nice community. Everyone's friends.
Well, they've all turned up today. Rhiannon, who welcomed me to Mussel Row, is here with her kids. And so is Dawn, who painted their faces.
Dawn, how long have you lived here for?
My husband and I moved here 23 years ago.
Oh, so you're a local then?
No, I'm only a newbie. There's a lot of people have been here a lot longer than me. Some of them are second and third generation.
So have you got a shack?
Well, in Tasmania, if you've got a beachside place, you usually call it a shack.
And shacks in Musselroe Bay have been passed down through the same families for decades.
There's probably only 3 or 4 vacant blocks, which are owned by people and they won't sell them, so...
These shacks in Musselroe Bay were built by mining and commercial fishing families back in the day. But these days, many, like Rhiannon's family shack, look anything but.
No, it's not exactly a shack, but it is definitely the family pride and joy. We spend a lot of time here when we can.
So what was it like when you were a kid here?
It was amazing. It was always a retreat. As soon as we hit that dirt road, the world felt like it was a long, long way away, and life became very simple.
And what's it like for your kids now?
One of my favourite things that they're getting out of it is the whole circle of life piece. So my son's just started loving salt and pepper squid, and the fact that we can take him out in the boat, we can go fishing, he can see it as a living, breathing thing in the water. He can catch it, he can see it prepped. It's a place where the family is brought a lot closer together, and I think that's because there is a lack of screens, and so we spend more time together playing games, reading books, and just in a close vicinity to one another. I think that's a really special part of being up here.
I'm getting a clearer picture of what attracts Rhiannon, Gary, Dawn and the rest of the community to Musselroe Bay. In a fast-paced, rapidly shifting world, this unchanging landscape and the same families who return generation after generation are reassuring anchors.
Time ago, my father said, and every night was just the same. Sister moon waxing away, down at the bay, down at the bay, down at Musselroe Bay.
Half an hour away is the nearest town, Gladstone. By the way, there are 4 towns called Gladstone in Australia. This one, in Tasmania, is the smallest. Population 124.
Good morning. How are you going? Good. I always like to get the local paper.
Paper?
Have you had a busy morning?
Yeah, really busy today, thank you.
Mainly locals you get here?
A
Or?
lot of locals and a lot of tourists.
Yeah?
Campers, fishermen.
Yeah, well, that's good. Good to be busy.
Yeah, really good.
The Gladstone store is a one-stop shop, a hub for tiny communities like Musselroe Bay that belong to the Dorsetshire. Up the road, at the town hall, there's catering of a different kind.
Hey, Dawn. Hi, Andrea. How you doing?
Hello, Fiona.
You looking well? I'm good.
Thank you, dear.
Fiona Bennett works for the Dorset Community House, a community group within the Dorsetshire.
We're self-funded, looking for grants to fund this sort of thing, bringing fresh fruit and vegetables to areas where people aren't able to access them easily. And it is by donation only. There's a University of Tasmania study done in 2015 on food security in Tasmania by local area council, and Dorset was bottom of the list out of all local area councils in Tasmania. We had the highest incidence of low food security, which means don't have access to fresh fruit and vegetables.
And do you feel that this program is producing results?
Oh, yes. Would have to be, wouldn't it, if you've upped your veggie intake.
Yeah. Oh, look at those new potatoes. Oh.
Here's Dawn again from Musselroe Bay. She and some of her friends are regulars at this fantastic fresh fruit and veggie service for a very good reason.
Saves me having to go 2 hours into Scottsdale, 2 hours back to buy fresh veggies. And we probably go to the pub for lunch afterwards, which makes it even better.
Oh, well, I might have to join the girls. What do you think?
From late afternoon, the Gladstone pub takes over from the general store as a community hub.
We could share a seafood platter. That would be beautiful.
Righto, done.
I asked Dawn how she deals with the ever-present wind in this part of the world.
Well, we had a storm, truly a storm. It sounded like a train coming and you could hear it. And then all of a sudden that train hit the house. 170 kilometres an hour winds. You couldn't sleep for it, and it would happen 2 or 3 times a night for 3 nights in a row.
Why stay there?
Well, in 2024, I had a heart attack, and our fireys are trained in first aid, so therefore they were able to look after me and be on the phone to the ambulance on its way through.
I'm not surprised to find Cliff Forward, Muscle Rose mover and shaker, is chief of their fire brigade.
Because we have no ambulance or SES within an hour and 20 minutes, one of our main jobs is first responders.
The fire brigade was with Dawn in 11 minutes.
So I felt as if I was better off in Muscle Road than I would have been in Launceston.
And Dawn has a final piece of advice for me about coping with the gale force wind.
Wear a hat, put up with it.
Sorry, Dawn, but I reckon the roaring Forties would make short work of a hat. But it makes sense to have a wind farm here. 27 minutes from Gladstone. It's at Cape Portland, the very northeastern tip of the island. It's a joint venture between Hydro Tasmania and a Chinese-owned enterprise.
Chris, my neck won't even crane far enough to see the top of that thing. How big are they?
Yeah, Heather, they're really big. 125 metres to the tip height, 80 metres to the hub height, which is that cone thing in the middle. So it's a good 100-metre race and a bit more, if you like. The blades weigh 7 tonne each and are as long as a 737.
It's not going to blow away then?
Yeah, no, it's not.
So how much power would this wind farm generate for the state?
So we're at full production today, so we'd be powering about 50 to 60,000 houses today. All right, let's have a look inside. Make sure you hold the handrail so you don't get blown off.
Oh, that's reassuring. I'm hanging on.
Hanging on.
Oh, great. No wind.
Oh, it's great, isn't it? So the towers themselves, Heather, were actually manufactured in Launceston, so manufactured at Haywards, made out of Australian steel and transported by truck up to site here.
That's a pretty big deal for Launceston.
It is, and they'll transport in 3 sections, a very long truck drive.
It's a long drive for Chris too. Like many in the northeast, he commutes to work from Launceston and back. All up, there are 56 of these giant wind turbines. I'm dying to see where this impressive operation is run from. I'm imagining something out of Star Trek. But I couldn't be more wrong.
So, yeah, not a lot of people in here, but...
There's no one in here.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I mean, ultimately, you can control the wind farm from your mobile phone.
That is mind-boggling.
Ah, here's a fascinating discovery. One of the biggest concerns about wind farms is their impact on bird life. But on this farm, they've incorporated an AI system with sensors programmed to detect birds such as the endangered local wedgetail and sea eagles.
When a bird approaches a turbine and the bird is protected, it will slow the turbine. The turbine will become paused and stop operating, and it will stop operating for a period of time, and then it will just restart automatically.
How incredible.
Cape Portland was originally known as Tebrakuna, and a chunk of it, next to the wind farm, has been leased back to its original custodians, the Coastal Plains Nation. Tebrakuna's centrepiece is the beautiful visitor centre, where I meet one of the custodians, Nick Cameron. I discover an extraordinary link between the wind farm and Nick's ancestor from almost 200 years ago.
This is Manalagenna, who was the clan leader of the Coastal Plains Nation. He was a man of wind and fire. He used to use his firebrand, and if it was bad weather coming, he would push that firebrand up against the wind and he'd tell the wind to go away. We see Manalagenna as a man who we believe would have looked at these wind towers here on the wind farm with awe, at how they actually captured the wind, just like he did as a tribal leader of our people.
But power over the wind was no match against colonial cunning and deceit. In 1830, Manalagenna met George Augustus Robinson. By then, the brutal colonial wars of the 1820s had decimated most of the Aboriginal people in Tasmania. Robinson was tasked with persuading the remaining First People to self-exile to the islands, just off the North East coast. To achieve this, he struck a deal with Manalagenna. In 1831, Robinson made a promise to Manalagenna on this beach, a few minutes from the Tebrakuna Visitor Centre.
That if they would agree to go into exile, that they'd be allowed to return to their lands and do their hunting and their cultural practices once the wars with the colonial government had ceased. And that promise, unfortunately, was broken. It never occurred. Our people were never allowed to return to their traditional lands.
A heartbroken Manalagenna died aged 60 in exile on Flinders Island in 1835. But that's not the end of the story, or his bloodline. This striking memorial to Manalagenna at Tebrakuna also commemorates his 4 daughters. They'd already settled with European former sealers and were living freely on the Bass Strait Islands.
And our bloodline has survived through those 4 daughters, and we consider them to be our ancestral grandmothers.
So this is Warrigal greens.
Shall I taste this?
Yes, have a taste of just a little leaf.
It's like
That's crunchy. It's different flavour.
Very crunchy.
On a nearby beach, I join another of Manalagenna's direct descendants, Nick's mum, Auntie Patsy.
This is women's business, to go out and collect the salad foods and the herbs.
We're also with Auntie Patsy's daughter, Nick's sister, Jo.
She's going to be the one that'll carry on this tradition, which is wonderful. So,
How do you feel about that, Jo?
Oh, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's important. And for me, I actually don't have daughters, but I've got lots of cousins who do, so there'll be another generation to follow as well.
So not only did the bloodline survive, but with it, precious cultural knowledge and practices. Auntie Patsy is a respected elder among her people and a driving force behind the Coastal Plains Nation's celebration of their legendary leader.
So Manalagenna Day is on this weekend. It's a commemoration of Manalagenna's passing in 1835. We have people coming from all over Australia. We even have people coming from New Zealand, lots of descendants, and we're expecting up to 1,000 people this year.
Wow, that's 1,000 hungry mouths to feed.
So we're gathering salad material for Manalagenna Day. We've got some samphire and warrigal greens.
But how to distinguish between what's edible and what's not?
I often say to people that samphire can stay hidden when you're just walking past, but if you look, if you stop and really look, so you look at country will show itself to you. So if you look down through the grass, you can see some of this amazing samphire.
Oh, so there it is, it's in there?
Yeah, and we're cutting it quite close, but not right to the bottom.
Oh, just there.
Yeah, so rather than pulling it right out, because we want it to come back.
Can I have a go?
Yes.
Can I help?
You sure can.
Is that there? Is that the spot?
Sure.
And you're not allowed to eat any
No,
first.
I didn't do that in the right spot.
That's it.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, not really, but I sort of did it.
Well. For women, there was a really special connection to the sea. So the women from the clans from this area were divers, and so they really knew the tides and the seas, and they knew how to collect the shellfish that we ate, the really important shellfish.
Oh, so out here was for the women, not the blokes?
Yeah, it was definitely women's business. The blokes couldn't actually swim. So yeah, women were pretty much the queens of the ocean.
The ocean is the thread that links the communities along the northeast shore. And its bounty, a reason for people to get together. Not that the Musselrow Bay mob needs an excuse.
So this is just how life rolls in Musselrow Bay, is it?
This is a standard cook-up. People come around, cheese, biscuits and a six-pack.
A six-pack to go with the crayfish?
Six-pack of beer is how long it takes to cook a cray.
And how long would that be, Cliff?
About 7.5 minutes, Heather.
What?
Honestly, the best part is the mateship. You know, it's not all about how much you catch.
That's right. The real challenge is deciding how to cook it.
Sometimes we just run out of ideas of what to do with the crayfish. Crayfish mornay, crayfish pasta, crayfish casserole, crayfish patties, crayfish natural. How do you like your crayfish?
I'll just park that first world problem right there while I explore another side to Musselrow Bay.
Down at the bay, down at the bay, down at Musselrow Bay.
Mount William National Park borders the bay. It's perfect for leisurely walks and for spotting the native wildlife. But now, it's time for me to drop back into Tebrakuna for the 10th anniversary celebration of Manalagenna Day. The significance of the day is underscored by the presence of Tasmania's Premier at the time, Jeremy Rockcliffe.
Hello, Auntie Patsy.
Oh, hello, Heather.
How do you reckon it's been going so far?
Oh, gosh, it's been absolutely amazing. It's a great day.
Manalagenna Day may be special to the coastal plains people, but it's not exclusive to them. Everyone's welcome. I'm delighted to run into Rhiannon and her kids, who've driven up from Musselrow Bay.
I actually know very little of our Indigenous heritage, and for the community to come together like this and educate everybody on the heritage and the history is a truly unique and special occasion.
This gathering of the mob differs in scale and significance, but in many ways, it's not unlike Musselrow Bay's informal get-togethers in Gary's shed. Or catching up with your mates in Gladstone.
But to his surprise, it was gone.
It's right there.
Oh, they're taking...
And your kids are really enjoying it too, aren't they?
They are loving the arts and crafts and learning all about our native animals. Yeah, it's great.
But it's sharing of knowledge and culture, which really is important to us. We have a circle that's welcoming to everybody. It doesn't matter what nationality you are. Come in here and you can make stuff and walk away with something that you've made.
Manalagenna Day is a really good opportunity for family to come together and reconnect. Some of us go years before reconnecting, so it's a really good opportunity to take advantage of that.
Melagena. Stood on the shore, saw the white sails coming, like he'd seen before.
One of the day's highlights is a performance by celebrated musician Shane Howard. He's the former lead singer of the Goanna Band. He wrote their 1982 best-selling classic song, Solid Rock, about Indigenous land rights. It's no surprise that Auntie Patsy picked him to write a song especially for Manalagenna Day.
Why couldn't they leave us? Just leave us be. To live as we lived, so real, so free.
This joyous gathering is a triumph of survival against all odds. And I feel that spirit links the communities of Tasmania's North East, despite their very different backgrounds and histories. Their common story is one of generation after generation returning to a place that's special to them.
In the end, it's not about geography, spectacular as it is. It's about memory, history, heart.
Just being able to spend that quality time together as a family is something that's really special and really important to us.
We need to be able to share our cultural knowledge with those around us. It cannot go back to sleep again. It's too important.
I still don't know how they put up with this bloody wind. Next time, I'm heading back to my hometown to reflect on what's been a very special 10 years of back roads.
This is heaven.
Now that's great. Come on, you're on a roll.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Beautiful. How fast can we go?
11.
Sorry, my hat's going to blow off.
Oh,